Hey YouTube, this is Sludgeball. This will be my Raw review, which was on the 1st of March, I think. I don't keep dates, it's just the previous Raw. Anyway, this was a pretty good show. A lot of promos building up for WrestleMania, which was good. A few things that were bitches, in my opinion, that I didn't like. Anyway, let's start. Started the show off well. Triple H returned to the mic for the first time in ages, mainly just hyping up the streak, how that's the only thing that The Undertaker still has in the WWE, and that's the only thing Triple H needs to defeat. So I'm suggesting a career versus streak match. I'm thinking that Undertaker won't lose. I reckon they'll try and get Undertaker up to 20, and then maybe they'll keep it at that, like keep a streak like that. But yeah, it was mainly, and then Triple H was like, if I don't end the streak, I'll die trying. So there's another fact. Is he gonna retire? Anyway, and then just to fill in the gap, Sheamus came out. I sort of knew this was going to happen. This was actually better. Hopefully this closed the storyline between Triple H and Sheamus. Triple H put Sheamus to the announcer's table with a pedigree. And then, yeah, and that was it. And then general manager beeped in. And that's the return of Bourne. Perfect time for Bourne. Got his favourite match, the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. Brought him back just for that. Anyway, yeah, Bourne wins in a really poor, lackluster match because of Sheamus's injury, pedigree through the table. Moving on, next part of the match, you had Cole and King confront, and Cole is saying, I accept the match on 2 conditions. He's allowed his trainer at ringside, and he's allowed to pick the special guest referee. He announces the trainer, the Jack Swagger, and then, why did this happen? I thought Jack Swagger would be in an Intercontinental match against Kofi Kingston, but except they're going to do this. As usual, those B-grade championships are just dismissed. Even every championship should be defended at WrestleMania. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, Swagger puts the ankle lock on Lawler. For the special guest referee, I'm thinking, who knows? I was thinking Lawler. I mean, not Riley, Alex Riley. Because I'll go to this now. Riley is now out of Mrs. Apprentice. They had him and Cena and Riley had a steel cage match. If Cena won, Alex Riley is fired from being Mrs. Apprentice. Alex Riley won. John Cena had to announce that he is awesome and the greatest champion, because this derived when Miz is like, it's all about John Cena, it's all about The Rock, why can't it be about WWE champion, blah blah blah. Anyway, moving on. Orton was on the mic for a little bit, just talking about Nexus and how with Punk, when he punted him 2.5 years ago. He's saying the biggest mistake of his life was that he didn't punt him hard enough. Anyway, then the announcement of the Randy Orton CM Punk match at WrestleMania. I knew this was going to happen since the Royal Rumble. And then the general manager beeped in. With Nexus, that Randy Orton's going to go through a series of matches now with against Nexus. If Nexus wins, they're allowed to be at ringside with Punk. If Orton wins. They're banned from ringside at the match. Anyway, so the first one, McGillicuddy versus Orton. Orton won. Orton wins with the RKO. Was pretty bad. Typical like top dog versus just like the bottom scrape of the company. Anyway, then Orton punted McGillicuddy, so that's going to put him out of the picture. With Nexus, I only see one person. I reckon Mason Ryan will be there as the dominant figure because with his size and everything. Anyway, then there was a Divas Battle Royal to find the #1 contender at WrestleMania. It was the shortest Battle Royal of all time. I thought either Maurice or not Melina, what's her name, Alicia Fox were going to win. Alicia Fox was the second one out or something. Maurice was the third last. Then the Bella Twins cheat. Then the Bella Twins win, but Eve sees it and tries to like stop it. Anyway, then the Bella Twins gang up on her, so who knows how that's going to end up. Then after that, The Rock, this pre-recorded promo comes in. It was just a reaction to what John Cena said, and like, I don't get it. And he's like, I'm here for the fans. I only went to Hollywood so the WWE can be recognized as a place to do that. And he's like, I came back for the fans. Then why are you doing a pre-recorded promo? Like, it's not really enhancing the title. Like, you want to be there for the fans. Yeah, it was a typical Rock promo, electrifying, great promo. I just didn't like how it was pre-recorded, even if it was like in the ring, would have been terrific. Been a great promo. But anyway, in the next few weeks, I think John Cena and The Rock are going to be doing, like, this is the problem, there's too many sidetracks. Like, Cena's not even focusing on his match at WrestleMania. Rock's not focusing on being a host of WrestleMania. Like, and by the way, Stone Cold guest host on Raw. He's the host of Tough Enough. So that's going to be good. They announced that maybe him and The Rock will confront, hopefully, which WWE won't. Anyway, moving on. Daniel Bryan's called for a match. I'm like, oh yes, this might start the rivalry for the United States Championship. Just one of those fake call-outs. Miz attacks him. Skull-crushing finale on him. The Miz is like, let's start the steel cage match now. So anyway, that match started. Anyway, it was an okay match. It was some good spots. Cena dominated early and then went to leave. Miz shut the door on him, and like, it was pretty, like, Miz got his phone out, started taking pictures of John Cena with his head up against the cage. Anyway, it was really back and forth. Like, Cena had the momentum, and then once he goes to climb the cage, Riley counters, and then Riley has the momentum. Anyway, it ends with John Cena is just basically buried in Riley. He's just lying down, so goes to go through the door. Miz comes and was like closing on it, and then Cena was like, I'm gonna go strength to strength, and I'm like, yes, this will be good. Show Cena's like dominance and strength, and then like pushes it, and then just like one big push just throws Riley out, and he gets it, and then Riley, Miz, bro, why do I keep saying Riley? Riley's a tosser. No offense if you watch this, Alex Riley. Hopefully you don't. Yeah, Stone Crushing finale. And that was the end of the show. It was an okay show. But my favourite part would have to say when The Rock called John Cena a yoked up a bitch, and how he replied to his doctor, like his Thugonomics rap thing. Anyway, it was an okay pay-per-view. Comment on how you thought it went. Subscribe up there, or there, there, I think. Up there. And I've just got a few shout outs friends at school. These will be in the description box, YouTube links. Anyway, you've got B&C Guitar Adventures, Jerome Donovan, Wild Cowboy, shout out, the Joseph, I think, yeah, and that's it. If I have any more, they'll just go in the description box below. Anyway, I'm Sludgeball. See ya.